Today I want to talk about what the purpose of lucid dreaming might be, or if there is a deeper purpose. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I kind of got inspired to make a video because I was rewatching a lucid dreaming documentary. There's this great documentary starring Charlie Morley where he talks about his lucid dreaming retreats that he does. And in the documentary, he talks about lucid dreaming from this perspective of using lucid dreaming not just for the purpose of enjoying the dreams, but also for the purpose of helping you become more aware and more awake during your waking life. Essentially, using lucid dreaming so that you can actually be lucid living. Now, this was something that has always been a part of lucid dreaming for me, but it's something that I don't think gets discussed very much because, everyone has different reasons for getting into lucid dreaming. Not everyone has that motivation, and that's perfectly fine. If you just want to lucid dream to have fun, that's perfectly fine. Any use of lucid dreaming is a valid use. However, I do want to kind of aware you of the fact that this is a possibility, that you can use lucid dreaming as a stepping stone into becoming more lucid in your waking life. I want to briefly interrupt this video to give a huge shout out to my $10 or more patrons, Nori Jacques and John Hardman. Their support, as well as the support of everyone else who has pledged on my Patreon page, allows me to keep making these videos and keep providing awesome educational content for you guys. So thank you for going out of your way to support this channel. If you'd like to know how you can get shouted out in a video, then be sure to check out my Patreon page for more information. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So if you want there can be a deeper purpose to lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming can be a stepping stone to that awareness. So what are the steps? There is, lucidity in the dream, but how can you take it further? How can you actually become more lucid elsewhere? Well, one of the first things that you can actually look at is starting to meditate in your day-to-day life, starting to become more mindful, because that will actually help in both areas. When you're actually meditating regularly, you're actually more likely to have lucid dreams, more likely to be lucid during your sleep, but you're also more likely to come off autopilot during your waking life. Now, the other thing that this can actually achieve is you're actually going to start to get lucid outside of your dreams, but still inside your sleep. This is a very unique experience, and you may have heard me refer to it before as this void type experience, because that's almost what it's like. It's like you're floating in this void, except you're not floating because you don't exist, you're just the void. It's kind of hard to explain. You're kind of in the void that you experience when you're asleep, just this black void of nothingness, and it's not dark or empty or unpleasant like you might associate with nothingness. It's just this kind of tranquil, peaceful place where nothing is happening. And when you're actually aware during that state, you're aware of the fact that you're asleep, but you're not dreaming, you're not seeing anything, you're not hearing anything. You're just there, you're just existing, and it's like the most peaceful form of meditation, and it's a very easy way to meditate. Because when you're awake and you're sitting down to meditate, you have your body here. You might be a little bit uncomfortable because you're not sitting in the right position, or because your shirt is itching your back, or you might have dogs barking in the background like you might have just heard there, or you might have cars moving by outside, or things on your mind, and meditation can be incredibly difficult. But when you're aware during your sleep, when you're actually fully aware during the stages between dreams in your sleep, during deep sleep, then you're in that meditative state without any distractions. You can't feel your body or what's going on in your body. You might feel that you're asleep in bed, but it's not like you can feel all these things going on. You can't hear what's going on outside. There's nothing to distract you whatsoever. You're just alone in your mind, at peace, and you're so relaxed that it's completely natural to just shut off your thoughts and watch your breathing and just exist in that moment. There's no struggle like there is in normal meditation. And when you wake up from this kind of sleep, it feels like you've slept for 10 years or something. You feel so rejuvenated, you feel so alive that it's wonderful. And honestly, I think it's almost more valuable than lucid dreaming. As much as there is value in lucid dreaming itself, there's almost more value from having this lucid sleep. And the great thing is that this lucid sleep typically comes with lucid dreams. In fact, I've never encountered it when I didn't have lucid dreams. Always when I had lucid sleep, I also had lucid dreams, partly because of the fact that from that lucid sleep, you can simply enter a lucid dream. You can simply create the dream and dive right into it, almost like Wild, except from within the sleep state. It's a very unique experience. In fact, it could almost be thought of as a third, main method of lucid dreaming, because you have these dream-induced lucid dreams where inside a dream you actually become aware and become lucid. You have these wake-induced lucid dreams where from the waking state you actually enter into a dream. But then this is a third type where actually you're asleep but you're not dreaming, but you enter into a dream. So it's kind of a hybrid between dialed and mild. And this is just one of the things that you can achieve as you move further with lucid dreaming. But the other thing is just becoming more aware in your day-to-day life. Learning to get off autopilot, learning to drop bad habits, learning to just be present in the moment. Because most of the time we're dwelling either in the future or in the past. So when you actually start to become lucid in your day-to-day life, you actually become here and now instead of there or there. You're here. You're present with the activity. When you're watching this video, you're 100% in the video, just listening to my words. You're not thinking about your day. You're not, thinking about what you're going to do next. You're not thinking about what you just did. When you can actually be present like that, you can enjoy your life more. You get more joy out of every activity. You work faster and more efficiently. And in general, it just makes life a lot more pleasant. It is a source of genuine, real happiness. And lucidity can also be helpful in that it can constantly remind us how limited we are in actually understanding what we perceive. We can perceive something and it can seem so real to us. We can be certain, we can touch it, we can feel it. We can be 100% certain in that moment that it is real, only to find out a moment later that it is all just a dream. And so that can actually lend us some value in the waking world, because in the waking world we have that all the time. Most of us have opinions, in fact all of us have opinions that are simply incorrect. I know that I have some opinions that I am so dead sure are correct and yet they're not. And you do too. And your neighbour does, and your best friend does. Every person has some opinions that they think are true, but they're not. Because, we have this limited perception of the world that is based on our own experiences. We've never experienced everything. We only have a limited picture of the world at any time, and that picture is often clouded and, muddied, and, we can perceive things the wrong way, we can misunderstand something, misremember something, and so we have this, messed up picture of the world, and we just have to piece it together as best as we can. So we don't always have the facts. And as a result of that, when you experience lucid dreams and realise that something that can seem so real isn't always real, you start to actually realise that in your waking life as well. And you start to realise, okay, I might be certain about this, but just being certain about it doesn't actually mean I'm right. And so that can be very valuable to us because it can allow us to actually change, to grow and to expand, rather than just being set, in our ways and never changing, never being open to new things. So anyway, there is a lot of value that lucid dreaming can bring to the rest of your life. And I just wanted to bring up that subject because I think a lot of people don't even realise that. They just think lucid dreaming is for fun. They don't realise that there's a lot further that you can actually go with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do actually want to learn how to lucid dream and you want some help with it, you want a guide that holds your hand from all the basics of learning how to have your first lucid dream, how to have more lucid dreams, how to control those lucid dreams, and then do the things that you really want to do, and then be challenged and have your abilities put to the test, then you should check out my 14-part Advanced Lucidity Lucid Dreaming audio course. There's a link up there. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to ensure I can keep making these videos, be sure to check out my Patreon page. Now, if you want to keep watching, maybe you like this video, maybe you like this one, pick your favourite, go watch that, and I will see you soon. Take care.